Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to Full Running Shoes. I'm just off on a kind of a race day tune-up run. I don't know what I'm doing, like, I never know what to do with taper weeks. I kind of feel like, why wouldn't I just stop running altogether? But everyone tells you, you gotta keep running, you gotta keep doing stuff just so you don't feel fatigued. Or like, yeah, that's the thing, that I always feel like I'm just gonna feel fatigued, right? If I go for a run, like, why would I not just rest more? But people are like, you're gonna feel sluggish or whatever. So anyway, kind of doing what I'm told. I was to and froing what I should even do for this run. Should it just be easy? Should it be like race paces? I think the only thing that really makes sense to me of what I should be doing this week is practicing race pace, just being familiar with it, because it's been a little while since I've run race pace because I've been resting. So that's what this one's going to be about. And I thought I may as well just go straight into it, like I've done. Sorry, I'm not going straight into it, I'm warming up, but I could very specifically practice the race paces for this run, so that'll be good. So I did some drills, did some warming up, like exercises, like swings and stuff, and now I'm just jogging to my normal workout sort of area. And I'm gonna do a Mona, which is pretty fitting because the Mona is a workout designed by, well, I don't know if he designed it, but he used to do it a lot, Steve Monaghetti, and he's an Australian runner. He actually is from Ballarat, which is where I'm doing my marathon, so it's very fitting. But it's basically a 90-second on, 90-second off. You do that twice, then a minute on, minute off. You do that 4 times, half a minute on, half a minute off, and then 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and you repeat those last sort of 3 interval stages 4 times. So yeah, it's pretty like chill, nothing crazy. Obviously you can go crazy on the paces and really kill yourself in that sort of workout, but I think what I'll do is I'll do the first 90 seconds intervals. That's sort of like my easing into race pace on race day, because I'm planning on starting at around 4:05 instead of 4 minutes flat. And then for the next bit, I'll bump up to the 4 minutes flat that I'm kind of hoping to hold for most of the race, because I'll probably do 5Ks at 4:05 just to ease into race pace. And then the 30-second ones, I'll go a little bit above, because if I'm feeling really good, I want to squeeze at the end and go a bit quicker. So sort of like the 3:58, 3:55 sort of zone. And then if I'm like really flying and like, oh man, I'm actually gonna smash it, I might dip closer to the 350s, but I don't want to go there unless I feel really good, like really, really good. And I don't want to hit any splits that are faster than 350, so yeah, I don't need to practice faster than that, I don't think. But yeah, we'll see how this workout goes. Most of it actually I was at 3:55 to 4 minutes pace. And so by the end of the session, I started off like 5 minutes pace. And that was 4:07 average over the whole thing. So definitely it was a lot easier than I So I just got back, got a little bit wet, rained a bit on the cool down. But just before I sign off and say see you on race day, I thought I would just briefly chat about goals again for the race. It's only 4 days away. It's Thursday now, so Friday, Saturday, I guess it's only 3 days away. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it'll be fun. And I think throughout this whole journey, I've been talking about 85 minutes for the half marathon and trying to hit that. And that's been a really helpful goal, just to aim my pacing and, you know, do my workouts and just have that number to fixate on and kind of believe for. But I realized that I actually am okay if I don't hit it. Usually I would feel like, no, I just have to hit that, and I'd be a bit disappointed if I don't. I think if I'm talking about a time goal that I'd be disappointed with, would be under 1 hour 30. I feel like I deserve under 90 minutes, and I feel very confident that I'll do that, even if I have a bad race. So, yeah, so that's what I'm hoping for time-wise. But then I thought as well, like, realistically, this race is not that important on the grand scheme of things. It's just a race that I put in that I think will help me in some of my longer term goals, particularly like say for my marathon next year. I think this is a really great race to prepare me for that. I'm running the same course, half of it, and the second half is just the second lap of that course. So that'll help a lot. So that's a win in and of itself. But the other things that I think I'm just really hoping for, and I think I'll be really happy with the race if I can show, is if I can run in a disciplined way, because I think I struggle with that in running. I get excited on race day. I just go out really hard and believe, and then crash and burn towards the end. So it's always a clinging on sort of affair. But if I can run really disciplined, like I was talking about, running the slow paces to start with and then easing up and trying to be wise and just measure my effort, and like, I think that's just really valuable if I can learn that skill. And so if I do that on race day, that's my A goal sort of thing. It's like, that's more important than running a 85 minute. If I do an 85 minute and feel like I blew up towards the end and just went crazy, I feel like that would probably be more disappointing than if I do like a 127 and I actually paced it really well and did a negative split, those sort of things. And then the other thing is, I really want to push. I want to dig deep and just empty everything and fight the pain towards the end of that half marathon, and just, yeah, leave everything out there. Because I think, yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm assuming I'll have energy if I pace it well towards the end, and usually I don't. Usually I'm just completely dead and I can't push. But if I can choose to run faster towards the end, a negative split, and yeah, just push through that pain as well, because there'll be pain as running like that as well. It's not just the clinging on sort of pain at a certain pace. So yeah, I'm just hoping, yeah, that I can do those two things, because that's really what I need to show if I'm going to run fast marathons in the future. I need to pace really well, and I need to push through the pain, especially in a marathon. It's like way more painful in a marathon compared to a half marathon, in my opinion. There's just something different that happens around 30Ks you don't experience in a half marathon. So yeah, really I have no excuse not to be able to push through the pain of a half, I think, if I want to prove that I can do it in a full. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm hoping for, and I think I'll be really proud of myself if I do those things, no matter what the time is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing those things. And Scott, like you were talking about your goals in your last video, your time goals, and kind of maybe, yeah, aiming for a bit of a lower expectation. Yeah, maybe just consider like what would be a win for you in this race, putting time aside. Like if you don't think about time, like what would be a win? I think that's really helpful, and especially as you think about your future running, yeah, like what do you want to achieve, and like how can this race set you into a good trajectory for that? How can you run it in that way? But yeah, those are some of my thoughts. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on race day. My video will be out in a week's time for that. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you enjoy watching the results. I'll see ya. Bye.